Good morning, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to each one of you on this wonderful platform. I hope you all are doing well, and this is just another session, but very, very powerful session because knowledge need not come only from what we read, what we say. It can also come through inspiration. It can also come through somebody who has already experienced and practicing this and can share that knowledge to us. And that way, hope you all know that for the past few days, like 3, 4 days now, we are calling our exceptional leaders, particularly who had been in this journey, who had experienced this wonderful program, and now they see a lot of benefit through this program, and who has been replicating this program in their teams in different ways, in their own style for that matter. So likewise, today we have one more very eminent leader. And to talk about this particular leader, even before getting into this program, he has set his goal a long time before, and that goal was his absolute health goal. And this health goal, he has, understood that weight was his problem. And, can you even believe somebody who could even reduce about 45 kilos? I mean it, my dear friends, it's not an easy joke. 45 kilos in a span of, say, about 1.5 years time. And I have personally witnessed the person since we work closely with this leader, and we have seen the changes, and every time we meet him, every time we talk to him in different platforms, also personally and through business, we have understood that this goal that he has set is not only for himself. He has made many other people, as a community, because he has seen the changes. He wanted to share the changes with others, and he has done it with many people. So, and also he is a believer in fitness, and he has been practicing it after that, because the goal has been achieved, but still he has not left it like that. He maintains that. And this has been shared in the family also. Like I could see even ma'am, and also his team members, many of them are inspired through him, and he has changed lives of many people. And today we are going to hear from that leader, and I'm sure we have lots to understand from him. And he is none other than our leader from South Region, Mr. Matthew Kurvilla. And it's my honor and pleasure to invite Mr. Matthew Kurvilla onto the stage and to share his experience. And I'm sure all of us on the call will get definitely inspired and will definitely see the path forward on what has to be done with this program. I'm sure he has a lot of benefits through this program, and we have seen him sharing his testimonial in many platforms. And today it's yet another, but then the sharing is going to be very powerful. So stay tuned, my dear friends. And Matthew sir, good morning and a warm welcome to you, and the stage is yours. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity where I could share my experience on Liv360 and overall the wonderful Nutrilite, how it's transformed. The whole idea has actually transformed me personally, and also many people in my social circle and organization. They have been able to be impacted because of this wonderful line of products and also the solution. So congratulations to each one of you who are listening to me today, and for staying consistent through the journey, especially the first gut reset phase and then the intensive phase. And now you're on the day 4 of the maintenance phase of this Nutrilite Liv360 batch 3. Thank you so much to the Amway leadership for actually taking me to the batch 1. So I was part of the batch 1. The excitement started building actually in April. And we got started in mid-May we got started, and this journey was something amazing. So my actually journey was that about my personal health was that, when I was raised up in my family is like, not very well to do. At the same time, a lot of focus into education, and then don't waste food, right? Food is something that many people actually do not have. So don't waste food. And because of this, what happens is that you tend to have this, this thinking in your mind saying that, so don't waste any food, so eat all the balance, right? So that way, slowly put on weight. Although in school days, I was active in sports and all that. After that, during college, I had a long way to travel to college, return back tired, no proper exercise regime. And then I got into this beautiful Amway business as a student. And then, it is busy schedule, always like focused on work, and building the business and meeting people and things like that along with your profession. So all these things put together, it lost, the whole idea of, taking care of yourself just got lost. And I remember the maximum in my life was when I was 125 kilos plus. In a few minutes, probably I'll share a couple of pictures or video of how I looked before when I was 45 kilos plus. And so that was how my upbringing was. So because of this, it was a wrong education in my mind, and no discipline, nothing of that sort. And because of which, I put on a lot of weight. And that did not actually affect me much when I was young. But later on, I began really to affect me in the sense, my movements became slow and my energy levels dropped. And both sides of my parents, they are like diabetic people. So I also had a very, very peculiar problem related to diabetes, which is hyperinsulinemia, like excess of insulin secreted in your body because of insulin resistance. And all these things were cropping up. And I was checking with many doctors, nutritionists, and each of them would give me some kind of clue, like what is wrong with you and what you need to do, but nothing was wholesome, not to put down anybody, but it's just my personal experience. So this is how it was. But every time Nutrilite came up with a weight loss, kind of product and program, I was the first one to get started. And every time it got launched, like first time the Positrim came, I lost about 10 to 15 kilos. Then again, Body Key came, I lost about 10 to 15, 20 kilos. So every time it's been a major blessing for me. And today, it's totally transformed. And so if all of you are connected here for this Liv360 and listening to me, I want to tell you that stay consistent. And before I tried all these Nutrilite solutions, I've tried many other things, but it was not balanced at all. It was not holistic. And so what used to happen is, now suppose I decide, oh, I have to lose my weight and go to the gym. Going to the gym is definitely important, or probably exercise is extremely important. But what used to happen is, because the knowledge was not there, I used to go work out a lot, probably for 1.5 hours, come back, I used to be so exhausted, and then keep hogging. And then you don't know what to do. You don't know what is good food, what is bad, what to avoid, what to take, things like that. No idea. And even like, which food has more calories, which has no, and then, who cares about what your gut system is, or, you didn't have this knowledge. So what specifically actually happened to me during this Liv360 program is that actually first, the knowledge was fantastic. And, it is a top scientist. We have global scientists, we have starting from Dr. Shyam, Dr. Palani, and all the others. Their everyday morning knowledge session was amazing. And the tracking system by the nutritionists and our, buddies are fantastic. And the constant guidance program, all this combination is something that is so amazing. And my parameters improved, improved a lot. A couple of kilos lost, and I could feel so very healthy all the more. And the body fat came down, visceral fat index came down, muscle mass increased, and energy levels were fantastic. So personally, it's been a wonderful journey. This Liv360 has been a wonderful journey for me. And then about understanding, what could be the roadblocks to both for me and also for, others whom, I'm kind of helping out for their weight loss, because they started asking me is, the roadblock of gut health, of having a bad, gut health and liver health and insulin resistance, which I was actually suffering with. So all this knowledge was really fantastic. So once actually this personal transformation happened, obviously people around me started asking me, wow, fantastic. Can you also give me some tips? And that's when actually we tried to actually parallelly, my wife and me, she also lost about 10 to 15 kilos in total. So we tried to actually, share our knowledge with the people around us. And that was also really fantastic. So as we were also learning in Liv360, we started actually, duplicating it and teaching it to our social circle and to our team who are asking for help. So we try to do it in a very, very systematic way, in a very in a format that is actually custom for each person, trying to understand their needs, looking at their blood test reports and what actually they could be suffering from. This kind of personalized, customized kind of help to them really actually started to show the results also in the team, because we were able to kind of share our knowledge to others. So it was really fantastic. This Liv360 program is really fantastic. So if you are just connected, I would recommend that you stay consistent. Stay consistent. It could be difficult for some time, but but then once you go through it and begin to feel the difference, you'll never regret that decision, right? I'll just like to show you how I used to look before. How I used to look before. I don't have it as a video, but I'll just share my Instagram page. So I hope you're able to. So this was how I was 120 kilos plus. So this is a massive change. Then also, what I started doing is, sharing it with others. I can share some of the testimonials of our customers and clients whom we have been able to help. And they also, I don't have the complete list, but there are several of them, but I'll just share one or two to you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hope you're able to see the screen. And this is a lady. I'm just sharing a screenshot of WhatsApp of how actually she reduced about 10 kilos. All this is 100% the Liv360, because it happened all in the last 3 to 4 months time. Because as we were learning, we were kind of sharing the knowledge. And she lost about 10 kilos here. And this is one of our team member themselves. And after she lost this much weight, she put it on her Instagram status, because she was so grateful to my wife and me for, helping her with this on a personal basis. And here is one more. He was also with us in batch 1. So these journeys are really fantastic. So my recommendation to you is that, just stay consistent and just believe on the knowledge that is already shared to you, and then stay consistent to it. See, finally, the thing is that it's your goal. Something that the quote of Dr. Shyam that I really like is that your body is your temple. That's an amazing quote that has stuck to my mind, because I've heard it before also, but this time it came to me really fresh. So this knowledge is really fantastic. The products really work. In fact, fiber, we were big time using fiber, promoting fiber. And, because batch 3 was starting, there was a time where, fiber was not available, because it is kept in stock for batch 3. At that time, we didn't know what to do. So the thing is, immediately we switched to promoting, something else for the gut health. So let's start promoting Amalaki, and that worked real wonders, right? And so these products are just amazing. Whatever is recommended to you through the phases, just do that, because, it's customized, it's personalized for you. So just follow that. And just a couple of tips before I close. First thing is, we always recommend our customers and friends, the first basic investment that you need to do is into a weighing machine. Of course, you'll do a detailed BC analysis or the blood test before you get started. But weighing machine is something which is very, very important for you to stay, in the track. So if you have a weighing machine, I'll just give you 2-3 tips of how you need to weigh your weight. Do it at the same time of the day, similar features. You can't compare the weight of today early morning before food and tomorrow evening. You won't get a good thing. So how often you're recommended to check your weight, do that. And then also when you actually check your weight, see that you place it actually in a single tile, right? Many people, just keep it at home. They have multiple tiles at multiple levels. It will show different weights, different times, a good quality one. So this is a very good investment that you can make. And number two is that if you are not into, now already you got started about 30-40 days into exercise and all that, but a good shoe is always a good investment, right? A good comfortable shoes for whatever kind of exercise regime you're going to. Not necessarily, especially when you go outdoors, a shoe is really a must. And once you invest into it, then you want to take the returns out of it, right? So just invest into it. And then, you got into this discipline now, you're there for more than a month's time, stick to it. And just watch what is going to happen in your life over the next probably, 100 days. By the end of 100 days, just watch how it's going to transform. And then, once you do this, you'll be able to feel it. And once you feel it, then the pull approach actually begins in business also. So the thing is that rather than you go out and talk to people, it's like people ask you. The conversation is not started by you, the conversation is started by them, right? And then once the conversation starts by them, it's so easy for you to share your knowledge, your experience. And then again, don't reveal. I tell my friends, don't reveal everything on one shot. Try to get their interest, try to keep the conversation going, and try to get them actually for a detailed discussion for about 15-20 minutes. Suppose the thing is that, how did you do it? How did you lose your weight? And then you immediately tell them, it's Nutrilite Liv360. It's like, probably 50% of them will say, Nutrilite, I know. Ambi, I know. What do they know? They hardly know anything, right? So the thing is that, try to keep the conversation going, keep the curiosity there, and don't tell them what exactly it is. And then ask them questions like, wow, really fantastic. You also want to know the secret? I don't think we can talk about it now. Let's connect again, or let's, have a detailed discussion, or probably tell them I'll introduce you to my coach who actually helped me in this journey. And not really that, I lost this much weight, all these parameters have improved a lot. By the way, I just want to share you one more testimonial of one lady in our team who lost 20 plus kilos, and she was a BP patient. And, about 50, 60 days into the journey, she lost about, 7-8 kilos. And then one day she was feeling very absurd, very, indifferent. So we told her, actually, just hold on for a few more days, check how you're feeling. And then she said she's still feeling a little awkward, next 2-3 days also. Then we said, you please go and meet the doctor. The moment she met the doctor, the doctor immediately puts the stethoscope, touches the pulse, and then, puts the BP, machine and keeps reading. He saw the BP machine and saw it as low BP. And then he finally discovered, yeah, you have seemed to have lost some weight. What did you do? And I think you're under BP medication. I think now you don't need that medication again. Her husband and, she got so happy because she was on that medication and on the verge of, getting, cholesterol related to that and so many other complications related to that. And now she's totally out of the BP medication. Not that we asked her to, but her body is so much improved that the medicines that she used to take for all these months and years became an overdose to her because her health condition improved. So many amazing transformations like this we can keep sharing over and over again. We are personally coaching about 15-20 people now. And of course, there are people who drop out. Success is a minority, but that minority is what actually really creates a difference, right? So stay committed for these 100 days and then watch the magic happens, not only in your personal life, but also actually if you're open mind, because you all have a team, for your team to grow and the business to grow. So thank you, Liv360. Thank you, Nutrilite. Thank you, Sai and Lakshmi ma'am, and all the others on the Ambit team who have been a major inspiration and, behind Liv360. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Matthew, sir. But I'm not going to leave you like that. It was just inspiring, amazing story. That too, after seeing your before-after pictures, everybody would believe that there's something in this program and it will definitely help us also. It's not only about weight loss, it is also about healthy living. Fine. Now, I have few questions because you have, given that curiosity to me. So I have few questions to ask you. Sir, you already said that knowledge was very interesting and you took lots from that. Apart from that, I know you have been running communities. What all things from Liv360 was supportive for you to duplicate, and what all you had taken as the USPs from this program?
The gut reset concept is something that is really unique. And we have the products actually that really are top class and works. There are so many products in the market probably promoted on social media, but will not have this kind of quality in terms of purity and the safety to use and also the efficacy of it. So even if you take a product like Amlaki, there may be 10,000 brands outside that sell themselves saying Triphala. But how many of them do you know really are effective? So many of them are ineffective, and many of them overreact too. So here, the gut reset and the products that we have are the real USPs.
Amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now, do you see the potential in the health enthusiasts customers becoming your future wellness experts? Because you have been training about 20 people now, you said, and you have already done many people. Now it's all about duplication, and we want them to become an expert also. Do you think that is possible? Do they only stick on to weight management, or they also show interest to come back to business? How is that going, sir?
Yeah, there is a very good percentage of our customers who are very much interested actually to make extra income. And also it's very easy to get the reference in depth. So those who have gone through this journey of wellness and weight loss and all that, automatically their circle of contacts actually connect with them saying, how did you do it? So we tell them actually that when somebody asks you like this, point them to us and we'll help you actually make spare time income also if you're open-minded. And if you can understand how this works and all that. So that's how we are getting the references in depth. And many of the customers have actually upgraded to ADS partners, and also many of the ADS partners who were actually outside the wellness journey, they have now began to duplicate in their team also.
Very nice, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, during gut reset, since you said the gut reset is something very unique that you have seen in the program, thank you for that, sir. In fact, that's the greatest USP of this program. Now that you said gut reset, when you recommend this to people of weight loss journey who wanted to get into weight loss journey, how do they take it, and do they see some changes within that gut reset? What is their feedback for you?
Yeah, their feedback is fantastic. That's the reason they are seeing the results now. And that once the gut is clear, their mind is clear. And once their mind is clear, they have a wonderful, attraction towards Nutrilite and the Nutrilite products. And even they start referring their immediate circle, like their parents or their brothers or sisters, for related kind of wellness issues. So that's also really fantastic.
Superb. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for answering all the questions. It is just to, give more hope to people who are on the call, who have been practicing. And I'm sure people like you have inspired many to join the third batch. And you know how great response we have for this third batch. And thank you. Keep inspiring. And thanks for your time, sir. And all the best for inspiring more people and bringing more health enthusiasts to the team. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Most welcome. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah. So, my dear friends, we saw Mr. Matthew Kuruvilla, who is a very eminent leader who has shown himself as a testimonial for this Liv360 program. And you heard him saying how community can be built and what are the USPs of this program. Fine. And one very important point that he was insisting is stay sustained, and you can see results. Fine. So it is not only about, since we are talking about holistic approach, staying sustained is not only about sharing a meal plate. It's not only about eating right. It is also about moving the body. And I take this opportunity to thank Meenal for doing a wonderful job every day, making us move how much ever we can. And we may not know the difference, but she has a classic way of differentiating. This exercise is for basic, this is for intense, this is for maintaining maintenance stage, and we have experienced all that, and you're in this journey. And today it's yet another amazing workout day. So we will invite Meenal with a thundering round of applause. Thank you, Meenal, for all that you have been doing, and warm welcome to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's day. And today is like Monday. Let's start the week on a high note. We'll start with some movement standing. So you all stand with me. I'm going to share the music and let's start with the warm-up. Start slowly, the range in which you can move, and then slowly pick it up. Okay? Great. So let's start. Let's go to the mat. Okay, so today again we'll go back to our back bench practice. So slowly using our core power, we'll practice the back bench. Okay, this is like the most amazing form of workouts in today's time because we are bending forward the whole day. So this is like moving back, opposite of what you're doing the whole day. So it's a very beautiful move, but yeah, do it cautiously, not pushing yourself too much. Let's start with simplest of the back bend, which is cobra pose. Your toes pointed out, your palms closer to your chest, elbows squeezed. Squeeze as you inhale, lengthen your spine and up. Now when you're rising up, the entire lower abdominal muscles are squeezed in and up, stretched out. Not locked, but squeezed. Okay? So you'll not lock your elbows. You'll keep your elbows nice and tall. Let's do it again. A nice deep inhale. Squeeze. And lift up. And back. Slowly. Let's do one more back bend. A nice deep inhale. Squeeze. And lift. From here, let's come down to the kneeling position. Anybody who feels pressure on the knees, either keep an extra cushion or just roll your mat 4 or 5 times. Here. Okay? And then use it as an extra cushion under your knees. Firstly, massage your lower lumbar spine. Massage your lower lumbar spine. Okay? Squeeze, lengthen, squeeze, lengthen. Then let's start the movement with single hand. See, the idea is to engage and squeeze. Okay, so firstly, get this movement in which you are actually squeezing your core. So engage and get this movement in which you are squeezing your core and stretching. This, back, come back, same to the other side. You're not pushing forward, engaging. From here, your heart chakra, throat chakra, everything goes open. Okay? Again, your feet will be nice and open. Okay? No problem. You wanna keep it together, slide out, just the way. Feel the entire power here. Again, squeeze to the back. Again, inhale center, exhale back. Inhale center, exhale. If you're getting comfort, then start using your full palm and the pressure to go back. Again, you'll feel a lot of power here in your hamstring and glutes to go back. You'll also feel a lot of stretch around your quad muscles. Yeah, that's why I wanted to support your knees here. So see this move? You are here. This is a move in which you're going back like this. Tucking the core in, straight line, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you understand this move. It has nothing to do with stomach pushed out. It has nothing to do with this. It is all about engagement. Right from your pelvic floor muscles to your entire core to your quads. Yeah? Comfortable with a single hand? Now switch to movements. Okay? You'll only let the head go back if you don't feel this. It's absolutely okay to keep your head in control and do this. Your camel pose is absolutely complete even without letting your neck go back. Okay? So you decide for yourself what is complete and what is not complete. Nobody else decides. Yeah? So your camel pose goes only to the level where you can do it. That's it. Okay? And I see inhale, expand, exhale, squeeze, let it go, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Again, feel that pressure to the quads. This will stay straight line, not pushing forward. Straight, straight, straight. Now see how far. Shoulders roll back. It's squeeze lower. And then slowly, hold it here if you can. Keep that deep breath in and out. Cycle on. Slowly, using the support from your back. Okay, good. Now slide back. Take a breather. Reverse of what we just did. You're gonna slide forward, lengthen the spine, and forehead down. Pose to camel pose to bow pose, Dhanurasana. On the mat. So all of them are very simple, but you can find which ones works for you, like which ones makes you more comfortable, and then pick on those pieces. Yeah. So maybe I think first cobra everybody can do. You have to get into the practice of kneeling, right? Because your quads have to be stronger for you to last longer with your knees. Yeah. So slowly and steadily, lot of comfort and then practice. This move again, see, in all these back bending poses, everything remains the same. Your chest has to open up, your shoulders have to roll back, your throat chakra also has to open up. So all that is happening, yeah, plus the quad power. So here also in the bow pose, it's not about pulling you. It's about how much power here you get with which you can lift yourself up. Okay. So you have your palms down, forehead resting, heels together, and start lifting up and up. So hit 1, 2. So this is a movement in which you are actually pushing your quads up. I know your upper body will also get a slight jerk, but that's okay. Yeah. So that's why I said keep it resting. So the idea is to squeeze through the quads, lift through the quads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that's what we do is we're gonna hold on to the ankles, not pulling it in, but rising up. Yeah, that's the difference. So you're gonna roll your shoulders back and you're gonna lift yourself. So you are here. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, hold to the ankles. You're gonna roll your shoulders back and lift yourself. So it's not about how much you're pulling in. It's about how much you're rising. Inhale, look up. Hold. And relax. We'll do again 2 more. Take a deep breath. Where is the pressure? Where are you feeling the pressure? Definitely the quads. Core, yes. Okay, so make sure that your spine is nicely tucked in with the core muscles. Your spine will also feel, but not like a tingling pain or something. But yeah, a stretch is what your spine will. Okay, let's do the second time. A nice deep inhale is when you lift. You don't hold your breath in the asana. You let it go. And then you breathe again. Then and there only. But your breaths are deeper. With every exhale, you're going to pull better. You're going to rise up a little more. That's how you hold a pose. So in the yoga science, what we say, when we say that person is doing the asana correct, when person is holding that pose and breathing easy, we never say, oh, this is a correct pose because of the hand or a leg or some movement. Yes, when you're holding in that pose in your own way, just the way you hold it, and then breathing easy. That's exactly when you have hold over that pose. That's exactly when you have started breathing in and breathing out and taking the benefit of that. So I keep on saying this. It's not about how difficult poses are you able to. It's about whatever little are you doing, are you feeling that feel inside you? Are you doing it with that feel? Or are you still running some race which doesn't really matter? Okay, and still you got so much of time. Start working with yourself inside out and see the difference and see the power you get by doing this. Let's do it again. Hold, lengthen that spine. I'm gonna inhale and rise up. Yes, lift up. And then slowly get down. Let's do again a nice deep inhale. So along with all the other attributes, but actually these back bends do is they open up all your chakras, Manipura, heart, throat. So you feel that deep sense of inner peace falling. Let's do the third one. A nice deep inhale, lengthen that spine, squeeze. So what I exactly mean by saying lengthen your spine? Means each and every vertebra should feel that length. You should bring your attention there as you lift. Engage all the vertebrae with your core. Lengthen them. Right? Inhale and lift. Hold. And slowly let it go. Take a breather. Back to the final position. Like your spine is on the mat. You go into a bridge pose, glute bridge. Engage and lift. Okay? Hold it here. So always remember that when we are doing the wheel pose, this is exactly what we lift. Core, glutes, quads, hamstrings. Okay? The only difference when we do the wheel pose is when we keep our hands back, we are just opening up the elbows. But there is no power of lifting your bodies through the elbows. The power still stays here in your solar plexus. Okay? So it's the same bridge movement, but This just lifts and unlocks your elbows up. Do it with this thing in the mind. Okay? Practice it with this thing in the mind and not pushing yourself from the palms. Push will be from here always. Try a nice deep inhale. Okay, while we're doing it, open up your hair if you tired, then lower, like the lower part of the head has to be flat on the mat, or just keep it like a very hand. So you are here. The lower part of the head has to be on the mat. You're going to squeeze. See, this is a nice 4 tuck in, squeeze. The idea is again, this is lifted. Already there, engaged. The only point which you are now doing is that you will be rising up from the palms by opening up your elbows. Yeah, see, this is just like 1 second thing. You just have to get to understand this power which is coming from your core and not coming from your hands and both. Hold it here. Then slowly, one vertebrae by one vertebrae, you're gonna get back. Okay. Another beautiful back bend is a Matsya or a fish pose. What we do in a fish pose, we push the elbows closer, palms under. Okay, both the ways. You can keep the legs straight or you can keep the legs in the butterfly. So here we are. Okay, almost like a Supta Konasana. Your entire body is down. Now just squeezing your elbows in, your palms under. You're gonna rise up. Now, when you're lifting up like this, your crown chakra has to be on the mat. I got my hand over. So this crown chakra on the mat. Can you see beyond my hair here? The crown chakra has to be on the mat. This. And look up. And then slowly back to. Take a breather. Let's do it again 2 times. The idea is to get the crown chakra on the mat. And again, feel the stretch right from your throat to your heart to your Manipura chakra. Squeeze all your excretion organs and the Kegel muscles at your root chakra. Let's do a nice deep inhale. Squeeze, lift, down, exhale. Look up. Then slowly let it get back on the mat. Keep your both the palms together. Deep inhale and exhale. Normalize your breath work here. I'll share the music. Let's do all against the back bending. Let's do all the stretches. So let's start with Pawan Mukh.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As usual, a very powerful and impactful session from you, Meenalji. Thank you so much. And thank you, my dear friends, for joining this session. And see you all tomorrow for yet another very powerful session. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Thank you.